Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about Genesis points and how to get them incredibly quickly every single day via the rainbow trees and gold trees. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is what exactly are Genesis points used for. So they're mainly used in your creative space in order to buy build parts in order to make all your fancy stuff that you want to do in your creative spaces. However, they also have a secondary use where you can actually buy a bunch of minerals as well as capsules. So in order to do that, you actually need to find the architectural researcher over here. Once you talk to her, she has exchanged Genesis points, and there are a bunch of minerals over here that you can pick up every single month. Remember, this is not a weekly shop, this is a monthly shop, but nevertheless there are a ton of stuff that you can actually pick up. So we're actually going to buy everything from her shop. She also sells Ajax armors as well. I mean, I don't really think you need the Ajax armors, so we're going to delete that, and it doesn't even cost that much. It's 150 points for one piece, but nevertheless, you see I bought everything from the shop other than the Ajax armors, and it's going to cost me 19,500 points. So I'm going to click buy, and look at that, we've got 5 Aegis Integras, 20 of all of these capsules, 200 of a bunch of minerals. So it's incredibly nice to just pick all of this up since it's essentially free, you know, since you get a bunch of Genesis points incredibly quickly. However, I know for a fact that not a lot of people know where to get Genesis points because, you know, it's kind of like in the creative spaces side of things, and not everyone really likes that. Most people are usually just here for the combat or for the fashion, and they don't really know much about the creative spaces. However, every single day you can collect a bunch of Genesis points by visiting other players' creative spaces and interacting with a tree. However, there are different tiers of trees. There's the basic one, which is just gray, then we have a gold one, and then we have a rainbow one. And depending on what color tree you interact with will determine how many Genesis points you get. So obviously the best Genesis point tree to interact with is going to be the rainbow one, as it gives you the most points, followed up by the gold, then the normal. Now, when this system was first introduced, everyone just thought it was random. However, very smart people have mathed it out to tell you where the gold and rainbow trees are. And the funny thing is, it is determined by the last digit of your player ID. So as you can see today, all of the gold trees will spawn on everyone's player ID who ends with a 9. So in order to check your player ID, you want to go to personal over here, character information, stat information, and right here it says player ID. As you can see, mine ends with a 4. So today I will not have a gold tree. However, in order to find the gold tree, we actually have a sort of like an honor system where you go to creative space over here, you go to space/alliance space search over here, and you type GPID and then the number that the gold tree is going to spawn. So in today's case, it is 9. You're going to search this, and you can see over here players with the player ID that ends with 9 will have GPID 9 as one of their search tags. So in my case, I will have to put the GPID 4 since my ID ends with the number 4. But let's just go visit this person's place right now. But as you can see over here, as we visited this player's space, they have a gold tree. We're going to pick that up. That actually gives us 315 Genesis points. However, we do have a daily limit of 1,250. So you can only collect that many points every single day. Now, do not get confused with that 1,250 does not overlap with the quest earnings weekly, which is 5,500. This 5,500 is earned by running Lucille exploration, and there is a cap to how many you can earn every single week. However, the daily one of 1,250 resets daily, so you can pick it up every single day. So now again, we're going to go to space/alliance search, and again, we're going to go GPID 9. We're going to go search. So we're currently in Zen's place. Let's move over to the Nocturnal Delights over here. And we're going to head over and we're going to see that they have another gold tree. And now we're here. You can see, boom, they have another gold tree. We pick that up. That's going to give us another 315 points. Again, we just go search and we just keep going down the list, and we collect all the gold trees. So we're going to hit our daily cap of 1,250 incredibly quickly because you're getting 315 points every single personal quarters that you visit. So we're at 945 already. Let's search again, GPID 9. So we literally just go down the list because all of these players have put the GP ID 9 as their tag because their player ID ends with 9. So it's very important that everyone places this as a tag for their creative spaces so that people can collect their points incredibly quickly. As you can see, we already hit our daily limit of 1,250 and we just had to visit 4 different creative spaces. So now we can head over to our own creative space over here. So this is Keroppi's Island, or my creative space, which I haven't really done anything on, but nevertheless, I need to change the tag so that people can come here when there's a rainbow tree. As you can see, my tree is not rainbow, it is just a regular silver tree, and I can't pick up any more points because I already hit my daily limit. However, what I need to do is I need to change the tag so that people know what my player ID ends with. So we're going to interact with our terminal over here and go to change privacy settings, and right here you can actually input tags. So in my case, instead of having shrine over here, I'm going to go GPID 4 because again, my player ID ends with the number 4. So GP stands for Genesis Points, ID just stands for your identification number, and then my last digit is 4, that's why I do GPID 4. So now when I go to creative spaces over here, I go search and I go GPID 4 and I go search, you're gonna see, hey, mine pops up because I put the little tag over here, as well as all of these other players which ID also ends with the number 4. We're actually gonna go visit the Starship Squadron because that name has piqued my interest. So we're gonna head over there now just to take a quick look at their creative space. And you can see, oh my gosh, this is this caught me off guard. I did not expect it to be a freaking battleship. This kind of reminds me of Helm's battleship from Nikkei, but it is not. It is the Iron Duchess. So that is pretty cool. Ooh, that's pretty nice. But yeah, this, damn. Oh my god, there's more. There's a lot more. Wow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, people have gotten really creative with their creative space and made some really awesome stuff. Let's float all the way up here. What is up here? Oh, this is how we get to this ship right here. Dude, this is pretty awesome. Now, with all of that being said, I will leave this link in the description below so that you can check it every single day to find out which number is spawning the gold trees or the rainbow trees. Keep in mind, rainbow trees do not spawn every single day. As you can see, 2 days ago, we did get a rainbow tree. I think it's like every 3rd day we get a rainbow tree. So again, you just want to look at the number at the top over here. As you can see, last digit of player ID. So just make sure that you check this website every single day before you go collect all of your Genesis points so that you know where all the gold trees are or where all the rainbow trees are. Because remember, the gold trees give you 315 points versus the rainbow tree, which gives you 625 points. And some days, some numbers get like the really crappy tree, which only gives you 50 points. So you just kind of need to make sure that this saves you a lot of time if you just want to stock up on a ton of Genesis points so that you can buy all of those build parts, as well as all the freebies from the monthly shop. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.